Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. Listen,
Dan.
We are extra excited on this show, and for that reason, Phil, I think we need to start the show with the extra energy that we always start with, because we have an incredible guest that will hopefully turn into two incredible guests as we go forward.
Dan, we reach levels. We reach levels.
Yes.
This is unprecedented. Unprecedented.
I don't want to hear any other podcast talking to us. I don't want, actually, if you have a podcast, speak to our people. Don't speak to us.
There are levels to this, and we have surpassed them. So first,
Yes, sir.
Dan, are you
Good to go.
Yes,
Sound
sir.
it, Marco.
Yeah. Salute.
I guys.
You bet me off.
Welcome to another episode of Two Broke Twimbos. Your boys, Danny That Guy and Phil Chad. My name is Danny That Guy, aka really shouldn't be wasting too much time on this, but we just get it out of the way, aka Danos the Mad Titan, aka Den Footwick Maraini, aka Denimbi, my life, your entertainment, aka I'm done with these streets. I feel like I'm as dead as a dodo, aka Akuna Movement, it done move.
That's right. He's unmistakable,
Yes,
the unlegible Phil Chart, aka Flame Flows, the Big Boss, baby, aka Pizza P, aka Sexy the Lovu, aka Filthy Phil, aka DJ Mkara, and of course Filthy Phil. What else I did? Dan, I'm flustered.
Take it.
Yeah, there we go. Shall we take it? We gotta get to it, Dan. We can't.
I'm killing music.
Dan, many years ago, there was a channel. I think it was 135 at the time. No. It was 85. 85. Big launch in Africa. Big launch. This was the first time MTV Base was launching in Africa. And they kicked it off in the afternoon. I was there. I was home, Dan. I was there that day. And that afternoon, the first ever video on MTV Base. Do you know what it was, Dan?
I feel like I know which one it was.
The answer is in here with us, Dan. The answer is in here.
Hey, we are extremely excited because on the podcast today, we have none other than the African legend himself, Tubaba, formerly known as Two-Face. My man has been doing his thing for a long time. And
the first video on MTV Base, legend. He started all this. We are all his sons. And I'm not even overstating this. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for what he did and the roads he paved and the work was done, obviously work was done before that, but in terms of crossing the divide, creating video content, I had no idea that music was being made out in Nigeria. I didn't know what they were listening to back then. The MTV Base rolled with it, and the first video and the first videos coming out of Nigeria was none other than our guest today, Tubaba, aka or formerly known as Two-Face. So first and foremost, thank you so much for everything you've done. So if it wasn't for you, I would not have several jobs. You've paved the way. You've allowed me to pay several checks. So thank you so much.
My pleasure, my brother. Bless you.
And we've got a new person that has just joined our Zoom now. We were expecting him. Look, I feel like we need to do the intro again, but no. We already here. We have another legend coming through from Nigeria as well. I mean,
hold on. Let me do the voice. Let me do the voice for the drop. We have none other than Larry Gaaga. Did I do it right?
No, man, that's not.
No. Okay.
That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. And we have Larry Gaaga, who is also in the building right now. So imagine that. Phil, not only can no podcast touch us, I don't want to see a YouTube channel, I don't want to see a radio, I don't want to see TV. We've got Tubaba and Larry Gaaga in the Zoom today on Two Broke Twimbos. I don't want anyone to say anything to me. We've made it in life. Larry Gaaga, welcome, sir, to Two Broke Twimbos.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Saga.
My guy, that's my dog there. You can't address me as a legend when we have one. I'm not. That's my legend. How are you guys, man?
No, we are great. I mean, there are a few moments where we have like fan out moments. I think this is one of them where I'm literally having a fan moment where I'm just like, I'm really happy. Dan, we made some right choices. We made the right choices. You know.
We've there was a fork in the road. We went straight, and we made it. So we're glad that you're here. We don't have too much time with both of you, so let's get straight into it. First of all, the reason why we have both of you is because it's not just two artists who work together, but two artists who've come together to form a group called Cabal. So we are interviewing Larry Gaaga and Tubaba, but also Cabal as a group. So that's very exciting for us. Now you've got two singles out now. We will be playing the songs at the end of this podcast. But I think before we get into your individual stories, I wanted to discuss the fact that the two of you are together. How did Tubaba and Larry Gaaga come together to form a group, Cabal? What was the thinking behind that?
I think my leader has to answer that. Let my leader answer. Let my leader start. I can't start. Let my leader start.
Oh wow. Where do I start? Basically, it's a very, very long story.
You
understand? I don't think we have that much time to
prepare the story.
go with the story. But I met Gaaga. I'll just use a long time ago, and we've been cool ever since. We've been in unison in terms of most of the ideas that we have, most of the different things that we do, but we still sync.
Yeah.
As for the music part of it, I would say I bullied Gaaga into the music. I bullied him into it because Gaaga has this he has this very, very beautiful personality, and somehow everybody gravitates towards Gaaga. Everybody, from artists to actors to guys to girls to industry people in general. So Gaaga has this charisma about him, and I think that's one of the things that made me and him to have been friends for so long. He was my best man at my wedding, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you see, so the music stuff, yeah, I bullied him into it. And
Yeah.
Here we are. If I omit anything, please, Gaaga, just keep it.
No. Basically, the synergy between me and Tubaba is a great one, and every time we come together, we do something great. Either we're joking about it or we're serious about it. It comes out great. I would say basically most of our songs was not forceful. We take things the way it comes, and gracefully we're always blessed with hits. And I would say from the one I met him, it should be about over 2 decades now.
Yep.
We've been very, very cool, and the spirit just blended. And ever since then till date, he's my godfather, my elder brother. He brought me into the game. He gave me the confidence. He showed me to the world basically, and stood by me. And what I was doing, he was always behind me and everything I did. So that's it.
Phil, are you ever going to speak about me like this, man? That's what I want to know. Are you ever going to talk about me like this, man?
What have you done for me, bruh? Please.
Hey, move to shit, man.
So I think the blessing of your guys' fame is there's so many good interviews that have covered your guys' story and have covered your history. But I think there's something you touched on that I'd love to dig deep into is this music industry. Sometimes friendships are fickle. Sometimes they don't last. Sometimes it's tough to keep these going. But you guys have touched on it. Well over a decade, approaching 2 decades of a strong friendship and collaboration. How have you guys maintained that, and how easy it is to maintain a real friendship when things are so difficult to do so in this industry?
I would say, basically it's love, respect, and care. he's somebody that cares about me too much. I would even blame myself. I would say I'm the one that messes up because I don't think Tu Baba can stay in a week and not call me 2 times. How are you? How are you? Even if it's a message, you know. I'm still a bit young. I get carried away with some things, and I just when I see him on TV, I'll be like, "Yeah, I never called Baba today," you know. But he is always on point, you know, calling, and the love and respect is so much that I owe him everything. That's what I would say, basically, you know.
Whoa.
He's somebody that gave me the courage, and you know, I'm a very shy person, so I'm just. I would say the courage he gave me was just awesome to me, you know, and that built me till today, you know. Most people that look at me, the doors I open today, most of them look at it as that Tu Baba person, you know. So I don't know, it's just a blessing to me, and I thank God.
Appreciate that, man. Wow.
Wow.
I should say you be shy person. Me now, I'm a blushing person. I'm a blushing. For me, to just cap what Gaaga said. For me, me and Gaaga were kind of alike in the sense of, if I don't see you, you don't see me. I don't get angry like, oh, you know, call me, or you know, or I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
So it's one of those friendships that.
Yes, that doesn't have to, like, if I don't see him, the first thing in my mind is, yo, I hope my nigga is good. Rather than, oh, this guy never called me. So that's how me and him are. So, you know, I think that's a key part of what we cook till today.
I mean, that's a beautiful thing. And I don't know if you caught it, but Tu Baba is so legendary. A legendary producer is like, yo, people still call me that his guy.
I thought that's how it now.
No. You don't feel that. You don't feel it now, so.
You know, like,
I mean, break my heart. You go break our heart if you know. No. It's fine. It's fine. That's what you are, and that's what you will forever be, my G.
You know, set me up.
You know, Larry's acting like he's not an EVP of a major record label. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I am. I'm the VP for Def Jam Africa, and actually I just got promoted again. That you guys are going to see that. You guys are going to see that. So it's been all thanks to him still, because that was the reason why when I got appointed, and I made up to myself that before I would sign up to any artist, I have to do something with my boss. Part of appreciation that I would never forget him, and the journey he has paved for me. So we had the conversation. I had the conversation with Ife. Shout out to Ife Omorigbe, and I said to him that, yo, listen, you know, you can drop me on Two-Face in this studio, and everything we say will come up with a full album the next day. We shouldn't be telling you guys how Gaaga Shuffle was made. Everything you see there is freestyle. Freestyle. And that's how you know Baba na Baba, you know? So everything we did was with love, and it comes out good. So I was like, I think it's a privilege to me, actually, like I told Ife. Like, I know before I became very close with Two-Face, I knew the Plantation Boys time. He was one of the mentors in music. I loved him so much coming up. His first album, you know, being with him today is like, I don't know, it's still a dream come true. And I said to Ife that I think we need to come up with something, you know, that the way I'm seeing my Oga, I be like saying my Oga won't retire. He's facing his farm business and other things. And if he was laughing, that okay, he has actually thought about a group with me to come up as a duo, and we had funny names initially. You know, names like his first pick was Double Wahala. I said no, we're not gonna give anybody Wahala. If we're not gonna give anybody Wahala, you know. So that was good. We came up with different ideas, and we came up with the Cabal. And like I said, making songs with Tu Baba is just, except if we just sit down, that's just forget about it. So I would say the whole album, we took about a week. We had a recording session. We had to stay somewhere for like a week, and trust me, in less than a week, we have about, should I say 12 songs or 13? Thereabouts, we have so many, you know. So I was so happy about the project. We decided the ones we should drop, first of all, and we came up with Mad Over Heels, which we featured Faz the Bad Guy, a very good friend of the family. And Faz did his thing. And we decided to shoot the video first before we hit up for the ones with Mikasa in South Africa. And that was our last video.
Mikasa, I haven't done anything for 2-3 years now, and except
yeah. Mikasa was after Tu Baba recorded. We were thinking. I had in mind, like I told him, I had in mind Sauti Soul, and he was like, I had 3 people in mind actually. I had Sauti Soul in mind. I had Mikasa in mind. I had Freshly Ground. I don't know if you guys know Freshly Ground.
Definitely. Yeah.
So we tried, come up with an idea. Then Baba said he feels it's Mikasa we should do this with. And we hit them up, and that was it. History. They were so excited because they are big fans and lovers of Two-Face Idibia. Like I said, they paved way. You know, they didn't say anything when they heard it was Two-Face on it.
All right, nice. I think before I get into my next question, fun fact: Freshly Ground actually were banned from our country because they once made a song. They once made a song making fun of Mugabe.
Oh wow!
Before that, they were here like every other week.
Oh,
yeah, but I think now that doesn't.
Is it over now or is still?
Oh no, now it's we haven't had.
They come back since then.
I recall there being a private gig, but I don't think there was a concert. I don't think recently, but I think the invitation is open now. A lot of things that.
Who are the biggest artists from your country?
Good question. Currently, probably Ja Praiser, Winky D. Hey, Tu Baba is also there. Like, oh, Ja Praiser. Hey.
Yeah. It's a cool man. I met him. I know him. He's a cool guy.
Very. Do you guys know Oliver Mtukudzi?
Wow.
Yeah, he's, I guess, maybe for the older generation.
So I believe this is the people you mentioned that the Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid of your place.
Basically, yeah. Tuku would be more like I don't know, like.
So I think that we need to pick one person and add the Freshly Ground to bring the unity finally.
Can I just say, while we're discussing, like,
while we are talking, Gaaga is discussing business. You see?
He stays focused. That's why he got promoted. He stays focused.
And you know, when you started the program, you said this is unprecedented. So I was trying to say, yeah, it's unprecedented and vice presidented. And now they have been promoted. So I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Is it exclusive? It hasn't been released yet, eh?
No, we're going to do something. We're thinking about it. So let's just, for unity, I love love. So I want love everywhere. Tu Baba is an ambassador of love. So
I just want to say before
that'll make people forget about what they said about Mugabe.
I want to say before we go too far, it's very, I know African Queen was a hit all over Africa and in the world, but in Zimbabwe, it had Zimbabwe by a chokehold. When I first heard it, I didn't know it was a Nigerian artist. I thought it was a local because it was playing on radio every minutes. It's coming on. I thought it was a Zimbabwean artist.
If you think you're famous in Nigeria, come here. You see what happens. Come.
African Queen. Anyway, I just wanted to say that so that you know that in Zimbabwe, that song had people by a chokehold. I tell you. So when Gaaga is here saying legendary status and so on, we're here. We understand. We're
yeah.
So
we will come. We'll come to Zimbabwe. We'll come to South Africa. So Zimbabwe is just besides South Africa, we'll be there.
Nah, we're always in South Africa as well, man. Dan's wife is from South Africa. We're always there for
Buffalo
business.
soldier here.
Oh yeah,
Big
I'm
buff.
always there. I'm always there mostly once a month or 2 times,
Nah, don't
or once in 2 months because of meetings with the Universal.
worry.
Foundation.
We know the offices. We'll come to Rosebank. They're right there. We know them.
Come to Rosebank.
We're always there. We know where to find you. We'll be there.
Come to Proud Mary. Come to Proud Mary and we'll have drinks.
Definitely. I'll have the gold leaf burger.
Be careful, because if Gaaga goes missing in the next couple of days, I know exactly where to look. I know where to look for you.
All right, guys. You guys touched on it. You already have 13 songs in the works, and you've been working together for so long. So when you guys are making music, what's the process like? Do you start the beats from scratch? Larry, do you have something prepared? Do you have a melody? How do you guys go about it?
Okay, wow. I'll start with Gaaga. He has a very, very, very good music ear.
Mm.
You know, and even visuals as well. You know. So for producer, for all that, I always my guy, like I talk, I go full. Like that's a very, very Gaaga's a genius, like when it comes to visuals and then kind of music. You know. And he's a motivator. He's saying that it's me, but it's him. He's a motivator. There's no artist in Nigeria today. There is none. I'm very confident of what I'm saying. There's no artist in Nigeria today that does not go to Gaaga's house every once in a while just to go hang with him. And I will challenge you to ask any Nigerian artist
if they've been to our famous studio.
He has gone to Gaaga's house to hang with Gaaga. So Gaaga comes with a whole lot of I want to bundle it into a spiritual term. And then many times we hear the beats and we write on it. Sometimes we just start writing it from the scratch, and then we create the beat and the melody as we go along. Sometimes it just starts from an incident, something. Sometimes somebody could just use like kick stool. We just say, okay, kicking stool is the problem. Kicking stool. So it comes in different ways. And once we keen, but Gaaga has a very brilliant ear.
I have a question sort of out of left field, and I've been meaning to ask someone who's especially accomplished in making hit songs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been following all the conversation around AI and artificial intelligence, etc., etc. And there's so much debate about, where it's going to go and how it's going to be. As people who make music, how do you feel about artificial intelligence generating music? Some people say in a couple of years they'll be able to use Tubaba's voice. Someone can just type in, make me a beat that sounds like Larry Gaaga's beat. Give me Tubaba's voice singing these lyrics and put it out there.
You're not go walk. Don't worry.
Organic is always going to be organic.
Let me tell you.
But AI is serious. It has a whole lot of advantage and it has a whole lot of disadvantage. It's scary. But sorry, Gaaga, let me let you finish. Gaaga.
So as I was saying, have you been in the studio with Tubaba before?
Sadly not. Sadly.
You know what they call analog and digital?
Yeah.
Babaski uses analog. Now, Tubaba, if we have an idea of a song, let's say there's one of the singles we bring out soon is called Dirty Dancing. We're sitting where we're recording and there's a picture on the wall called Dirty Dancing. And this is Two-Face from day one. From day one I met him till today. Now he makes every beat the idea here. Do the dancing, do the dancing, do the dirty dancing, do the dance. Do you understand what I'm saying? from there, we now pick up how we're going to arrange the beats and how it's going to sound like. So he's the originator of all our beats and song.
That's what's
You
up.
understand me? So nobody's going to do any beat that'll sound like Two Babazo. It's what he sees and what he's thinking at that time. That's how we're going to flow.
Right. So you're not even worried at all. It's just
No. Come on now. Well, have you been to any Nigerian studio, African studio, and see how we make music?
I'll tell you what. I hear what you're saying.
I had a Willow in the studio recording to Baba. Yeah? And he saw a lot of artists sitting right in the same studio, talking, drinking, smoking. And he was like, yo, where's the booth? Where am I going to record? I'm shy. I said, this is Nigeria. This is how we record. Do your thing, everybody will keep quiet. And you get your inspiration right in front of everybody. You don't need to be shy. So he was like, my friend, I can't record like this. I said, okay. Everybody, I better come and go outside. Though. Baba wants to record in the darkness. So Nigeria is not, we come up with different things. We can record anywhere. Anything can give us inspiration. Like he said, you can kick a stone, the sound will start it from there.
Very cool. Very cool. I've been in a couple of recording studios in Zim, and I can't say that it's exactly the same as that, but I've seen people coming up with ideas, not writing down or whatever. They're like interacting. They're just riffing off of each other. They're throwing ideas back, and that's how the beat comes up. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's not just ones and zeros. You know what? Another thing I'm also super curious. Sorry, my mind is all over because I'm so excited and I'm thinking, time is.
We're here.
Take it to me.
You guys, thanks. You guys are both commercially successful, and obviously, it's sometimes some people find it difficult to mix the two, creative art versus commercial success. How have you guys managed to balance the two? The idea that I'm making something beautiful, I'm making something that I'm thinking about, that's in my heart, that's in my soul, and at the same time, I'm also making money, or I need to make moves that make money. Do you guys have a balance for that? Do you have any methods that you use to try and separate commercial from the money, or you just move?
Wow. For a long time, like for me, music started passion, strictly, as a passion. But definitely, we need to make some rubber. You understand?
We need to make some money.
Yeah. So for me, me and Gaaga, we always try to like do songs that commercially it will be cool, but nobody can tear it apart and say this is whack. There's no lyrics. There's no.
Never.
So we always try to keep that balance. And then the audience is they are the main decider of whether you will feel it or not. They are the beholder, so to speak. Yeah. So there's a couple of songs that we've done and failed, and we learned from it. So basically, me and Gaaga, we just, we learn. We've won more than we've lost, but we lost a lot when we're coming up with everything, and that's just the way it is for us. No, that's the balance. That's the balance for us.
All right.
I don't know if Gaaga wants to add something to that.
No. Basically, like I said, nobody that doesn't want to make money, but making music for me is a long term. I make music that you would hear on the next.
Hello, Gaaga, you're breaking up.
Sorry, the calls are coming in, so I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's okay.
No.
Sorry?
I'm actually shocked that we've managed to have uninterrupted for this long. You know what I'm saying? So it's understandable. It's understandable. Please go ahead, Gaaga.
So we make long-term music. For me, that's what we always been into, Baba. From our first song to whatever we have and whenever we stop is something you're gonna hear in the next 10 years and you still sing along to it. Actually, I copied that style from Two-Face. When you listen to African Queen, you listen to If Love Is a Crime, you listen to Ole, you listen to all the songs he has. Actually, today I was listening to him and Solid Star, One in a Million, and I was like, look at good music. You know, not everybody's saying rubbish and nonsense. Some people, not everybody. You know, so these are the kind of songs I want to make. These are the people that I adore in music and the next 10 years. So basically that's what I'm about. Aside the fact I want the money, but that's my target.
Very important. The bag.
Get to the bag. I love it. I love it. I know you've also touched on you know, the signing to Universal. Has that made you change the way you look at how you make songs?
No, never. Never. Nothing can change that. It hasn't, you know, but signing with Universal is another process that I've learned. You know, we learn every day, you know. So that's another story for another day. I've learned a lot about the music. I've learned a lot about the industry. I've learned a lot about humans, you know. So I think it's a great thing for me. It's a great experience for me.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it hasn't changed the way I do music or how I feel.
Yeah.
And Gaaga pretty much said it all. Yeah, so that's it.
All right, guys. No, thank you so much. We're respectful of your time. We know you guys have to head. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join us today. You did mention you've got a song that's about to drop. We've obviously got your latest single, Baby. Is there anything else that you'd love our listeners to look out for from you guys, or any words of wisdom you'd like to impart before you guys head out?
I would say, okay. Like I said, our new project will be coming out soon. We'll drop a single with it. And I would always also advise the upcoming and the artists out there to always be like Tubaba, and the word humble, you know. Always be humble. You know, Tubaba is a very humble person, so you learn from him. It's not easy. I think he's the only one standing amongst his peers till date. That's why you know a king, you know. So if you're humble, the grace will follow you. That's all I would say.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Well, for me, I really appreciate, what Gaaga said. It means a lot to me. Like that's my G. It's easy for you to say, I bet guy, you that what
No, that's true. You have to be prayerful, you know. God first, then the rest will follow, you know.
Definitely.
For me, I just want, I want the whole African music entertainment space, intellectual property space. I just want us to have one very sane and normal and rewarding structure, institution, something that every African artist can be proud of. Yeah, I'm tired of validation from outside of Africa. Essentially, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want us to have this system whereby we are not looking for validation from anybody. And I want all the Zimbabwe young artists. I just want them to
everybody should come together as one.
Definitely.
Go into this with seriousness. If not, the rest is now. Let's go. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Let's enjoy ourselves. So says Tubaba.
Yes.
I mean, you touched on a very nerdy topic that when we have more time, we'll discuss, because I was literally just reading the new Nigerian Copyright Act, we can go for hours discussing
Yeah.
Coulson and how to
Yeah.
fix those things, because that's where my focus is. But yeah, thank you
Yeah.
so much for saying that, man.
That's
Listen,
a
No problem, bro.
yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
We were
you.
told we have 30 minutes with you, so we don't want to take more than that. Thank you so much for coming on and speaking
Thank
with
you.
us and getting in touch with the Zimbabwean and sub-Saharan audience that we have on the podcast. It's called Two Broke Twimbos. And Gaaga, with the congratulations on the promotion. We'll be sending
Thank
our
you.
CVs on your desk.
Thank
And
Yes.
all the best with Cabal. All the best with all your different plans for 2023. And we're just
Thank
grateful
you.
that you were able to speak with us. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Thank you.